Hello everyone, welcome to the another episode of Let's Grow channel series. I'm your host Meraj Husen and I have two very special guests today, Justin and Kim. Justin is a graduating senior and he is majoring in computer science, whereas Kim is also graduating senior and she is majoring in sport management and communication. First of all, a huge congratulations to both of you because in a week you are going to have a 4 year college degree.
Thank
This is a
you.
big,
Thank you,
big.
Mirage.
This is a big accomplishment, and I'm so proud of you guys. If I need to add one more line of introduction, Justin is a bronze medal winning student athlete at Springfield College, and Kim is our first generation college student. These both have incredible achievement throughout the college, and we are going to explore a lot in this episode. So, welcome, Justin and Kim.
What's going
Thanks,
on, Mirage?
Mirage.
How are you?
I'm good. Guys, tell a little more about yourself.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm the son of Gerard and I guess Simone Manning. I mean, I'm not trying to go too deep into my backstory, but I went to Midway High School, which is pretty well renowned high school back in New York. School like 4,000 kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's insane. Like you go back to my high school, you would see it, like it's almost the same size as the institution of kids here. And comparing it, like when I look at college now, it's like I've been around so many different people in like my high school. So I think like when I came to college, it wasn't as hard like to transition.
Cool, bro. It's like 4,000. I think it's like even the Springfield College do not have 4,000.
I don't know. Is it at 4,000 guys?
No, I think
College?
yeah,
It's like five, I think.
Maybe 5.
we have
4,000,
5,000.
5,000, I think.
Oh, cool.
And then that extra 1,000 is some people I don't see because I don't know. I feel like I know everybody on campus.
I think this is the one of the biggest high school that I have ever heard or seen so far. Because my high school was like, I think barely 2,000, barely 1,000 students.
Barely 2,000.
Yeah, barely 1,000.
1,000.
It was like maybe 800 or something like that. Kim, tell a little more about yourself.
Well, I'm from Middlebury, Vermont. I went to Middlebury Union High School. I was a 3-season varsity athlete, so I did lots of sports and I was very involved on my campus at school. I am the daughter of Brenda Jaring, the best mom ever. I have 3 siblings. 2 siblings. I'm the youngest. We make 3. And I'm an aunt. I have 7 nieces and nephews.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I'm an auntie. I've been aunt since I was 12.
Oh, wow.
So that's a fire accomplishment, I think.
Bro, I have 6 siblings, including me. I'm a 7.
You guys got a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
And nieces and nephews. I don't got no nieces or nephews right now. I feel I'm a godparent. That's about it. But I don't really got any nieces or nephews. So
Perfect. Love to hear about you guys. I directly want to jump to the very hard question. This is like last week of your college. You guys have spent almost 4 years. How are you guys feeling about the graduation, about leaving the beautiful Springfield College?
kind of nervous, if I'm being honest. Like it's kind of crazy. Everything's just like coming back to me. And like when I first came into school, I didn't really like the school at first, and then I started realizing the people that I met on campus, the coaching staff, my teammates have definitely changed my perspective on things here. It was a rough start, and then now I'm looking at it. I'm just happy for the fruits of my labor now where I'm at, and I'm not really like sad about the things that I've done before. I think I look back and reflect on it, and now I'm like happy that I've done so good. But like it's also just it's kind of scary because it's like you going into the real world now. I got to pay bills, you know, so I'm not trying to do that. But
Kim, how are you feeling your last week of the Springfield College?
I'm very excited, but also nervous at the same time. Sad that I made really genuine friendships here on the campus, and I'm sad that we're all graduating and we're all going our separate ways, but it will be good for everybody, and I'm also excited to see what everybody does, and I'm excited to see for myself what I'm going to do, because I have lots of plans and goals for myself, so I'm very excited about that, And I'm very excited about the genuine friendships I made here on campus.
Oh wow, Kim, thank you. Uh, I think this is a lot of people say this is one thing. A lot of people say that uh, friends are the one from the college that you take, and they will be like your lifelong friend.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yes. Like
it
literally,
really is.
all the girls here, majority of the girls here, like I already know they're gonna be at my wedding.
Oh wow,
Like they're gonna be my bridesmaids.
cool. Love to hear that. Uh, there is one question that is very special for me because coming to the United States was a big deal for me, and like I was like before coming to Springfield College, I had my imaginary USA imaginary college. Like I had so much expectation to the college, and everything was like this. I'm also the first generation student, so no one has ever been to college. So I was also like nervous, but at the same time, I was so excited to have my imaginary types of college. So I want to throw that question to you guys. Just go back a week before coming to the Springfield College, and now just 1 week is left to leave the college. So how was your feelings? How was your emotion before coming to the college, and how is now?
I don't know. I think when I first came to college, I thought I was gonna run everything, and I didn't run anything. So, I think my perspective on things definitely changed a little bit. I kind of appreciate the college because, like, my mindset was like of a little boy, not really as a man. And I'm happy that it kind of like molded me into the man I am today. I don't look back at the things that I wanted to, like, I was so busy on the wants in college, you know what I'm saying, rather than what I needed. I needed a good friend group. I needed a good foundation from my education. And I just needed to have good guidance. Rather, I was like looking at this like, oh yeah, I want to come to school because I'm an athlete. So I was like, I want to be an All-American. I want to go to nationals. I want to win this. I want to do this. Everything. I want my name like put in the Hall of Fame. Now I don't look at that no more. Of course, that stuff is definitely nice, but I'm looking in a perspective that now the things that I've taken away from what the education that has been provided to me and the friends I've made all along the way, I want to take it back. You know.
That's cool. Kim, what was your a kind of imaginary college or expectation a week before coming to the college, and how that satisfy a week before graduating to the college?
Well, to be honest, I was very nervous before I came to school. I was very shy, and it was really hard for me to branch out and make friends, but I got very involved on the campus, so that really helped. And to be honest, like my first year and my sophomore year, I was honestly gonna drop out.
Yeah.
And like
felt
I
that.
had a lot of doubts about myself. I thought like I wasn't gonna be able to finish because I was just like having like lots of like mental troubles. But a lot of the resources here helped me stay focused and like stay here and finish. And I look back now and I'm like, oh my God, like I actually did it. Anything's possible.
Cool. Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so first I will jump to the Kim. You said that in the very first week or first year, you thought that you were going to drop out. So can you explain the scenario why you thought like that? And my second question is, you said that the mental trouble. What is mental trouble? Like, what types of trouble you were facing?
I think it just was basically like I stopped doing sports and I've done sports my whole entire life. Like I've done it since I was like 4 years old. Every single year till I was 18, I was always like traveling and doing club in school. So I always had sports as a backbone for me. But I stopped doing sports here once I got to school because it was just a lot being an athlete and being a student at the same time. And I didn't love my sport anymore here. So I was like, I'm not going to do something I don't love. So I put that in my back pocket and just decided to work and like get more involved and join new things. And that was like the mental part because you do something your whole entire life and then you stop doing it. And it was just like really hard for me to get accustomed to a schedule without having that in it.
Oh, I see it. Now I jump to the Justin. Justin, you say that you became man from the boy. So what is that? Can you put some more light on this topic?
Like became a man from a boy.
From a boy, yeah. Throughout this whole year.
I don't know. I think when I came to school, I was kind of still like spoiled almost. Like my mom and my dad, they pretty much provided almost everything in my life. I don't really have much struggles without them. I think when they let me go away for school, they put the perspective in my mind. I'm not going to be here for everything. So, like, you got to get it on your own. You know what I'm saying? You got to wake up. You got to figure it out. Like, mom and dad ain't going to be there. Like, I used to have my mom wake me up for school. I'm not going to lie. And my dad helped me, woke me up for school. My dad used to tell me when my practice schedule was, everything. I had to adjust to that when I got into school. Like, my parents were always around. Like, they were, like, a cerebral and, like, egocentric around my whole entire life. Like, they helped me so much in that perspective. So I thank them for that. But when I got into school, I felt like I wasn't, like, prepared, like, to know how to do things on my own. Mm-hmm. So I think I transitioned to being a man. Like, I got on my own schedule, woke up on the right time. And I have to adjust because, like, when you have a job, you got to be on someone else's time. You're not on your own time unless you're going to own your own business or something like that. But hopefully that happens. So.
Yeah, Justin, this seems like a huge transition for you because, like, your parents were supportive in everything. Now you are alone to do everything. How hard was the journey?
I feel like it was hard the first 2 years of college. Now, I think I pretty much got everything like figured out. Once once you get to you're an underclassman, you don't have everything figured out as an unclassman. Once you become like a upperclassman and you're a junior or senior, you know what it is. There's no like if you ain't figured it out by then, like you gotta step it up a little bit, cause like nobody ain't gonna wait on you. I think the hardest thing really was transitioning and understanding that no one cares. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta understand that you gotta motivate your own self. You gotta do it on your own. You can't just expect people to hand stuff out to you.
That's cool, man. That's so mature.
Yeah.
Love to hear that, man.
Thank you.
No problem, bro. Now again, I will jump to the Cam. Cam, you say that throughout this journey, college helped you, and you guys are almost one of the example who succeed the college. So I just wanted to ask, what are the resources in the college that really help you to succeed in career-wise, education-wise, mental-wise, or whatever? What are the resources?
Well, I use the Academic Success Center, and I think taking the time to sign up to have an academic coach, meet with them like once a week, they'll help you like plan out your schedule and like help you with like time management and studying and everything. And I've had Tammy with me for like since I was a sophomore, I think. So she has helped me a lot, and she's helped me keep my confidence and my motivation, and she always puts more resources towards me, like if I need like internship or like job openings, like she'll always send them to me, so she's also a good resource. And probably the academic advising, I meet with Paige. She's honestly, probably one of the best advisors. Speaking that for myself.
I love Paige.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She's my girl. She just had a baby, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a new mom.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Paige.
I had her my first year.
She's
when
awesome.
I first got into school, she was my academic advisor when I didn't have a major at first.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. And this is very interesting. Sorry, I will come to you because even the last week, I was pitching a new startup idea, AI advisory assistance. So I went there to talk like what is the real problem in advisory so that my AI can fix that one. And I talk with the Paige. So we talk, I think, almost 1 hour. And she was giving every answer, and she said, Meraj, you are so crazy because this seems so complicated. After 1 week, I again went there with getting the first position. I got first position. And I think yesterday we were talking and I said, Meraj, you are really crazy. She's so nice. And
she's a beautiful person.
Yes, and she's also like the one who took the responsibility. Like she has a checklist, like who are the first generation student basically, and have not scheduled the class. So she write the email, hey, come and see at least to give the idea. So thank you, Prince. Thank you for doing your job and also making our life so easy and on the right path. Thank you, Paige.
Thank you, Paige.
She's like my mom on campus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so she's like a big sister to me personally.
Yeah.
Like, I look at her as that.
Wow, this is so nice of you guys.
Yeah. Gotta shout her out, you know.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She's the GOAT.
Paige, this is your gift. This is your gift. This is what you have achieved in college.
Yeah.
Justin, the same question goes to you. What are the sources, what are the resources in the college that help you to succeed? Educational, physical, mental, whatever.
The sources to help me succeed. Well, I looked at a lot of the people that I built a relationship with, from my friends, of course, my advisor, James O'Brien. He helped me out, and one of my favorite teachers of all time, which is Professor Candido. I don't know if you ever had him.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have.
Candido helped me. He definitely helped me because I didn't know if I could even be in a computer science program, and he was basically giving me different options on things I could do because I'm one of those people. I'm not the best programmer. I'm gonna admit that, and I'm not gonna lie here and say like programming is my favorite thing about it. But I do like the ideology behind it, everything that I could learn behind it. I like being able to give like almost like a sales pitch, and he was telling me that's what I could get into, like almost sales for IT, or even like sales pitches for like marketing and everything. He was like, you don't have to just be stagnant in this. And he was saying like, yeah, you can learn this, but you could probably like advise people to understand what the product is or why this product is important. Like he helped me when I was really down in the dumps, like my freshman year and my sophomore year. There was times where I was like, I want to leave this school because I don't want to be here because I didn't really like my major or anything like that. Then I started liking my major a little bit more.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you for sharing. I think this is also one of the good lesson for the computer science students. So in computer science, people think it's only about the coding. It's not
Yeah.
only about the coding. That is one of the job. But the way Justin said that you can be technical product manager who have idea and who can explain to the
Yeah.
people. Yeah, there are a lot of things in computer science. So computer science is not only about coding.
Yeah, it's not. It's a broad like major. People make it seem like, and there's so many different fields you can get into. You could get into electrical engineering, computer science. You can get into so many different things with computer science, and with AI and everything. You don't have to just be a software developer because it's kind of like taking our jobs. Although, of course, we kind of build it and everything. Like with AI, if if you look at so many different computer science majors, they're starting to transition into a field where they're getting more use out of like working with their hands and being in fields in IT where it requires a little bit of physical labor. So I think I'm gonna get into that type of lifestyle. I originally wanted to go to school for engineering in the first place, but I just didn't go because of course sports.
Yeah.
But because this was the only school that really recruited me growing up. I mean, well, not growing up, but like when I was coming out of high school. So.
That's cool. Justin also talked about one of our advisor, James O'Brien. I was shocked
Yeah.
because I emailed him around 11:35 and he replied me 11:58 and I said, "Oh wait, this is real." Like Professor James is, and I literally at that time I sent the
Nah, James be by that computer, man.
and
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, and I emailed him. Wait, I'm shocked. Really, Professor, you replied the email this time, and he's very helpful because he said the schedule meeting with the student at 11:45. So thank you, Professor James, for doing
Yeah.
that for us.
He's a very calm person too. Like like a lot of people who are in IT, they'll be like robots. He's not a robot. He's cool. Like you could talk to him sitting down. Like that's one thing I do appreciate about him. But all the professors are kind of like that though.
Yeah.
In our program, like nobody's like weird.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
agree.
gonna lie about that. Like nobody I dislike. Everybody's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree. This is the beauty of Springfield College.
Yeah.
And I also want to say one thing. Kim say that academic peer tutoring and academic advising help her a lot. In Springfield College, we have peer tutoring and it is free because it is itself included in the tuition fee. So if you want academic one-to-one peer tutoring, you can get free in Springfield College. I think this is a little bit of repetition, but I want to point out like exact things. What were your expectations before coming to the college, and how, and what do you think? So how much did you meet your expectation? Let's go to the cam.
You wanna go?
You were any
You gotta go
expectation or
first.
not?
Well, like I said the other day, I feel like my expectations were like honestly kind of not met, to be honest. Met like, oh, I don't know if I can say this.
You can say
Nah, you could say
whatever you want to say. This is your podcast.
Okay, period.
Just
So,
reel it in.
like I said the other day, I feel like there's not a lot of diversity on the campus. And outside of the college, Springfield itself, it's so diverse. Like, everybody looks different. But, like, here on the campus, it's just, like, it didn't give what Springfield gives. Like, there's only, like, 5% black people. But we make up the percentage. And there's just, like, not that much of us around. Like, there's just, like, not people that look like me. And, like, I love everybody. But it's, like, sometimes it's just, like, dang. Like, I'm sitting in a class. I'm the only, like, colored person in the class. And it's, like, it's kind of just, like, it's just, like, a weird feeling. Not, like, anybody's, like, rude or anything. But just, like, I just feel like I feel like I don't fit in. And that's the feeling where I felt like coming into school, like I felt like people were looking at me funny. I felt like I didn't fit in because I look different than everybody else. But it's good that everybody looks different because like nobody wants to look the same.
Yeah.
But like I just feel like I didn't fit in. But those are my expectations. But like also the way I got out of those is like join BSU, like have the shirt on.
Great marketing.
Yeah. That was a space for me where like everybody comes together and everybody educates like you can educate people and you can educate yourself. And I think like having those intercultural clubs on campus like are really good to attend because it makes you feel like you're not alone. You make new connections with other people. You make new connections with the other clubs. Like that's like those are my expectations.
Cool.
Like those were really nice. And like as I said the other day, like I attend other clubs. Like I go to like the LSO club, I go to the international club, and I'm not Latina. I'm not international. I'm from Vermont. Like so you don't have to fit the title to go to the club.
Yeah.
Like go to the club. Like even if it's doing other collabs with clubs, they do fun activities, they have good food. Like, you don't have to look like the title to go to the club. And I think that's, like, the miscommunication with that, too.
Yeah, this is one of the best thing. Thank you for
Sorry,
bringing
that took
this
over
game.
time.
No, this is one of the best thing that Kim explained. Yeah, not just go with the title, even though the way you said, yeah, I like the energy, the positiveness of Kim because she come to the international experience, she come to the other club. There are a number of club at Springfield College where everyone feel included, everyone can go and explore their creativity, they get involved. And I have seen in a lot of events the Kim come and she has her own positivity, her own energy, her own smile. That is so nice of you, Kim. And I have also like I'm international, but I also go with a lot of other club event, and people are so nice.
Yeah.
Even though everyone is like very welcoming, and every time if you go to the new club, you will learn the new perspective, new way of thinking. You make a lot of good friends.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
So if you guys are on that, feel free to explore a lot of other opportunities. This is, I think, this is why we also need to come to the college because college is the platform where we can get a lot of opportunity, meet a lot of group of people. So
how you
feel
make
free to
connections.
go everywhere, explore. This is why we are paying this much in the college.
Yeah, literally. You're not lying about that.
Like, I went to the computer science club trivia.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not computer science. Like,
I was fire.
and I won, actually, too. My group won.
Yeah, Kim, it was in Union. Do you remember?
It
I was in that group.
Union.
Oh,
And
thanks.
we got a big basket of food. That was fun.
You guys had a
drinks.
good. Y'all had a good group.
We had a good group.
Yeah.
You guys should run that back again.
Yeah, so yeah, this is one of the great news. Great piece of advice or great things that anyone can share in the college. Thank you very much for sharing
Anytime.
this. Thank you. Justin, this question goes to you. What were your expectations and how much that made in the college?
I think the same thing too. I'm gonna piggyback off of that because that diversity kind of was like a big shock to me, of course, and everything. But it's like I kind of knew, but I think it really hit home when my parents left and I was here by myself and I didn't know nobody at all. Because I was coming from a school, like even though I came from 4,000 kids, like from my old school, my school was primarily Black, Asian, and Latino. Like in Midway High School, you can see there's a very diverse amount of students. Nobody's like, just white, you know what I'm saying? And then everybody thinks very progressively. I think like when I came to school, not a lot of people thought progressively like I did. And they weren't aware of a lot of situations, or ain't never really been around like people of color or people from different cultures. Like I've been around people from different countries. Like that's no problem. I've been around people from that were speaking different languages, a whole bunch of shit from African American, coach from African American people, like Ghana, like people from Jamaica, people from Trinidad, a whole bunch of stuff, like Puerto Rico. It doesn't matter where they were coming from. I like learned stuff over time. And I think it kind of brought the perspective like, oh, I came to college and I'm expecting everybody to be here. They're going to look like me, think like me almost. At least like think like me, but not everybody look like me. Mm-hmm. So I think that was definitely a surprise for me. Like that didn't meet my expectation.
Thank
I
you.
think it changed over time though, like for school.